Hi. Hmm. Now, more than ever, it's time for you to create financial freedom for yourself. What I call the butterfly virus. During these times, almost everyone is becoming a digital nomading, this self isolating, being inside. I've walked this journey for over 5 years. I know the fears that come in being in this new flow, creating your own lifestyle, work, your day, the insecurity that comes with it, the dis-ease of the body, and often feeling isolated. Maybe you don't resonate with the word healer, but if you're watching this video, you're most probably a healer. You want to share and help others. Well, it is time to heal. Healing means helping. So it's time for everyone to speak up from their passion, to be heard, to create and connect, to increase our frequency. And I'm not saying frequency from a point of blah 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 and love and hug and na. I'm really saying frequency with a background from science, where every object in our material world, including ourselves and each of our organs, vibrate on a frequency like a radio wave. And it's hiring. The world is going to a new frequency. And you can be part of it. How to first build your own frequency is finding your passion. What charges you if you wake up and you have a whole day? What charges you? And then how can you fairly exchange it? Not giving it away and not being seen, but giving a fair exchange and making a profit. Do what you love, help others, have the financial freedom, feel connected, and have a community while you work. This butterfly virus has left a lot of people facing fears. People are changing behavior. Sometimes it feels a bit isolated, maybe a bit scared. It doesn't have to be that way, it can be a beautiful journey. So self quarantine is already a way of life for digital nomads. I work with people who live on islands. Work with people who are in the most beautiful houses who don't want to leave their country at all. I work with all kinds of people and it's inspiring, and I'm gifted that every day I meet new people in this amazing self-created lifestyles. So this is digital nomad. It's about working remotely. Maybe you've had a taste of how feels to work, and you decide when and where to work. Create your dream environment. I'm working now from my dream house in Byron Bay in Australia. Yesterday I was working from my van. I create where I work depending on how I feel. I connect online with my customers, with my teams, and 95% of the time, I love what I do. So don't let these butterflies stop you. Go through the fears and let them guide you for a new opportunity. Because it's not the butterflies that get stuck and that will. It's the lack of connection and contact. And with connection, I don't mean touch, I mean connection with yourself. How do you charge yourself to give to others and receive from others? It's your time to shine. If you're still watching, people need you more than ever. You have a gift. So it's time to be seen, to be a change maker, not a big thing. You don't have to go in politics, but by feeling blissful, happy, holding space for others, finding purpose, you'll become a magnet and you'll just attract everything you desire, as long as you let that fear come and go. Because fear is change. Change is fear. It's normal, it's how we work. So retrain your brain to positive freedom, which is health and which is happiness, to boost your immune system and to feel calm, confident. And come with me. I've walked a mountain, and I still am. And I bring people together wherever they are on their mountain, and we create their career as a digital nomad together. How do you want to live? And we adapt the work to it because it's one. So my name, I haven't shared it, is Giri Johanna. I'm from Belgium originally. I help people have the right habits. It's the small habits over time that makes the difference. I also give systems. We have everything online. And I help you measure your own well-being results. I help you understand how these energies and frequencies work so you don't get drained, so you feel balanced, ready to give. I wrote 2 books about it, worked with over 25 companies that usually had thousands of people. I worked with over 8,000 professionals, and now I founded 3 businesses. I train digital nomads. This is what this is about. Living the way you want to live and work. Then people who are ready to take their skills to companies and cities. They start a dream job program, which is a next level. And then when they have a couple of customers, we work with the companies directly to install tools and systems to create wonderful environments, which is moveit.eu. So this is when I was working from Indonesia. Are you ready to create your dream work life? This is the app you see I'm holding where we share pictures of how we work, and just that pictures is so inspiring. I will show you how to create financial freedom. It's not just in one workshop. I do this via a 6-week course. So in 6 weeks, I give you a quick speed course of everything there is worldwide. I'm connected to healers all over the world, 15 countries. They bring in their knowledge. I summarize it for you to feel what works. And via law of attraction, every week you decide, this is what I want to manifest, bring in my life. Maybe for 5 years you've wanted a new car. I don't know, whatever you want. A new job, being seen. Every week, it's like we're training gymnastics. Every week you'll get a result. And after 6 weeks, you'll be blown away. I work with 2 types of people. I have the professionals who are in companies, who are looking for a new job, who want freedom. And I work with CEOs. CEOs from companies who say, I've always been in service of others, but now I want to create my life. I want to work the way I want. Because as a CEO, you are a healer too. Your company is a mirror of how you feel and think. So the better you feel and the more you allow yourself, the better your company will thrive. So I work with all kinds of professionals who like to hustle. I don't work with blah blah people. Blah blah people is I get on the phone. Yeah, I want this and I want to start. No. Nothing happens. I work with people who know I'll feel a bit of fear. We'll stay in the comfort zone. We go through this. If you're like that, jump on a call with me. And then become a digital nomad. And this is one of the houses I attracted in Bali. I lived there for 2 weeks. One of my dream houses, such as this one. To become a digital nomad, I will now learn you 5 skills already, because I promised value in this video. How to systemize your life and work. Number 1 skill, brain orgasms. Every time you do something new, you go over the fear, energy explodes. For example, you've always wanted to do yoga. In the morning you do yoga. The whole day you'll feel a rush because something opened in the brain. You did it. So the key to location independent work, the key to digital nomad, to everything in life is open your brain. It feels like an orgasm because although it's not at the genitals, it's in the brain. It has the same kind of a rush. Oh my God. So we digital nomads get quite addicted. So we're always looking for these brain orgasms. So you can imagine the dreams become bigger and bigger and bigger. I haven't had anyone who wanted to live on the moon, but we're getting close. How not to be lonely. If you're doing this path, this is how the stream goes, and you're doing, yeah, I like this, I don't like this. I like this, I don't like this. So you kind of follow your own journey. So you're gonna say, not now, I noticed when I was in Bali, for example, I was smiling at everyone, and I thought, okay, I can smile at 5 people a day. But every single person, there's a lot of people living in Bali, you know? So you need brain space. And usually, not to feel lonely, is to connect more with yourself for a while. And again, like I shared, it's not a fairy tale. And maybe you've already felt it with this whole uncertainty in the world, that fears come up, or what am I feeling and thinking? This too shall pass. Everything passes. But this is a juicy path. It's going into darkness, because only from darkness beauty can happen. So you need to know a little bit more about those dark sides in yourself, and it's fun. Inner wave, caves, goddesses, and demons. A dive into your jungle of beliefs because everything being created comes from your brain. So we need to know how you think, and we need to know what doesn't work for you. So come on a call with me, and I'll quickly find out like what thoughts are serving you and what thoughts aren't, because that's where the process starts. So brain orgasms, a juicy path. Number 3, you need systems. Why do I say this? You might notice this suddenly when you work at home, for example. It's like, how do I motivate myself? How do I get in flow? How do I get productive? If you're becoming an entrepreneur, freelancer, looking for a new job, how to report, like it's all open. So you need systems to scale your work and your life. And I can help with those systems. To give an example, what is a system? Every time I come to a new city, right now I land in Byron Bay. I don't know anyone. I need to make friends. I do this via passions. There's a quarantine now, so it's a bit hard, but I'm now doing it via dating, 2 meter distance dating, or online dating. But I have this system. I come in a city, I go on Tinder or Bumble, or I find dates. That's my family when I'm locally. I also connect online. Colleagues, neighbors. So for every of these 4 groups, and I wrote about it in my book, I make systems so that when I'm coming in a new city, almost every week for the last 2 years, I built my network over and over. Own your money stories. I already talked about how important the brain is, but you need to really be conscious of how do you think about money. Can you allow yourself to receive? If a customer is ready to buy from you, do you say yes? Or do you say, no, you don't have to pay me? Because that's where it all starts. And sexual energy. This course wouldn't be complete if I wouldn't be talking about sex. Because sex and money is so related. It's giving and receiving. So I will learn you, and if you book a call with me and I'll explain you about the course, I will learn you about sexual energy. You don't have to make love or anything, but feel that there is an energy inside that charges the battery. It's called sexual energy. The Taoist, it comes from old philosophy. So a first one to achieve this dream life is knowing it's okay to be aroused and play with the energy and feeling moving inside. Now, what I see going wrong with most digital nomads who want to become it, I said it before, they just talk about it, but they don't do anything because the moment they feel a little bit of discomfort, they're over. Doesn't work. Even if they already book a plane ticket and they hope to find work abroad, I see that even right now with the worldwide fear and panic, it's not so easy to travel, but they need an environment. And what most people do wrong, in my opinion, I first built my career in my root country because it's 2 things. If you're focused on finding your dream house, your friends build systems to find a new tribe, you're going to be focused on that. So it's better to stay in your root country, keeping that variable stable, building your dream career, and already thinking about your dream life. But having the finances as a good foundation. What are you going to do? Your friends, your family, maybe you have kids. Find your gift first before traveling or before going online. It's the same thing. And once you know your value, it becomes a currency, and then you can give to the world. And these are all concepts. We go in depth. So 3 insights, or the no routine trap. I also call it Ubud style. Ubud is a town in Bali, my favorite town. I feel home. And everyone just flows and is in this feminine, and we meditate and go to cafes and everyone talks to each other. It's beautiful, connecting. But the problem is it's very hard to get in flow. I had a customer of mine and he was also there. Oh my God, how do I get in flow here? The Wi-Fi is not so easy. So you need some kind of a routine. I have my routines, Tuesday nights, Friday nights. I work with my customers. Every day I book an hour to reach out to new customers. Every day I do 2 hours of bringing in new people for the courses. I have my marketing when I'm in a creative mood. And I have all these systems. So you need systems. You need to know your value, to have financial security. And the number three thing is knowing your brain, but also knowing your emotions, where emotions may be stuck, and then we help you release them too. That's also part of our work. So like I said, don't just dream, don't just talk. Awesome, many people don't even get to dreaming, but take action now. And action will mean a financial exchange. Action means you commit to something. And whether you work with our course or you do it by yourself, you'll need to invest. If you're in a house now, it's not your dream house. You need to invest in another house. So it will come with a financial exchange. So own your freedom and take responsibility for results. You might make mistakes. I've lived in houses I thought, oh my God, this wasn't what I wanted and now I paid for it. But it's always a lesson. So you'll become a leader. You'll be a little bit of the weirdo in your current environment first. Maybe you already feel like the weirdo. But you'll become a leader in bringing lasting habits. So we can help you with a tribe to have these new brain orgasms. Become a brain orgasm will become a lasting healthy habit. And especially if you're a CEO or a professional or anyone right now, you don't want to lag behind. You need this knowledge. This is knowledge that the brain orgasms, we're sharing a lot of things in this presentation already. But this is the essence of knowing right now how we're evolving as humans right now. How our brain works, how our body works. So you need to systemize as much as you can. Have your mind your best friend. There's 60 thoughts per day. Going through this 60,000. 90% are the same each day. You want to have brain space. You need to know what the 60,000 are. Reprogram to find freedom, flow, and that energy will go through. There are over 1,000, if not millions, of well-being techniques, and I think that's even more clear in these times of butterfly viruses, where online thousands of people are all giving tips and tricks, but you're probably like, what's next? You need a quality screening, and the only one who determines quality is you. You need to know what your thoughts are, to know which ones to change, and then action will come. You don't have to force yourself. So this is what we can help you with. We give you an overview, but we mostly mirror you. This will work for you, this won't work. And every week we have about 20 assignments, but you only choose 1 to 3. And we will see, this one isn't resonating. Yeah, do this one. And you'll feel it and you'll go in flow. So find what works for you. And like I said, the future are brain orgasms. And the thing is, a brain orgasm is the same as learning, and it's something many educational systems learn us to remember, but not to learn and create. So only 3% knows how to learn. So if you want to become part of this group, or you are already a part and you want to improve, then you're at the right place. And I can share more, and I think you know it's important. The more you invest in learning about your own body and mind, the more safe you feel, the more peace of mind you have, the more you trust. And these are things the students in our course say. It was fun to be stimulated to move more. This was a nice action I took. It made me aware of how important exercise is. It's also great to motivate my colleagues to become more active during working hours. In the life coaching, Griet is always working from another workspace. It's kind of true. And they told me, yeah, it's cool to see where you are now, in Bali, Australia, Portugal, in my car, from a co-working space. I move. And then people say, oh, my CEO was suddenly doing walking meetings. Or all these cool testimonies of people even changing their finances in just 1 week, asking higher fees, being more happy to contribute to the people they work with and to pay them. So we make everything fun. And there will be no better moment ever than right now. Because this self-quarantine, it gives you time to explore, to grow, to create security. We had someone, it was the most beautiful compliment ever, and he said, Sunday night I was gonna put on Netflix, and then I said, no. And he took a lesson of the course. And I was like, oh yes. Because there will always be Netflix, and Netflix is cool, but working on yourself, taking time to rewire this, oh my god. It's so much cooler on the long term. So whether your body may still be a little bit in disease, maybe you're burning out or a bit in anxiety, feeling the stress, you're welcome. Our tribe will hold space for you. This course is for anyone starting their journey on their journey, um, but you need to have this willingness to go through fear. You might think about leaving your job. After 6 weeks, you'll know. We'll help you. And know that even if you feel like, oh my God, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to quit my job, I'm more insecurity, in your company, nobody wants to see you go. So there's always a way where you feel comfortable with. Cities are very interested. They want healthy, vibrant communities, especially now with these butterflies flying around. So if you want a dream job and a dream life, don't wait for it to come to you. Lots of new jobs are created right now, but it's important that you know your gift, that you know how to attract it, how to use law of attraction. You can wait your whole life, and many people, after 30 years, they give up on dreams and they become a little bit bitter. Don't be them. Or if you've had dreams for 30 years, open them up now. Don't wait anymore. We have a methodology, and we will share this with you, and it will help you to focus on changing your brain to have a long-term effect, to get tools to measure your evolution. You'll see how you grow every single day, and you will address beliefs that maybe have got you stuck in an unhealthy lifestyle, whatever that means for you. So how does your dream environment look like? Is it like in the middle picture, and that's me here with the brown legs, with my colleagues laying down and some customers in a beautiful working space in Ghent. I worked from an island here on the left, from Bali. I don't know where you want to work. This is where I'm driven to, but everyone's different. But you can help people from your dream environment. And we have communication and accountability systems. So we share pictures. So imagine this, in this world of crisis, we have an app and it's positive pictures only. And you can learn about well-being together. Now, digital nomads, like I said, they fall in one or two categories. The fluffers, they keep looking for different work environments, but it doesn't last because they really don't have systems. So they travel and then they go home to work, and there's no full alignment. And then there's the observers. That's the people who really challenge, why am I here? Why am I booking this flight? What is my gift? They are seen and valued. People trust them. Because to get someone to pay you while you're working at home from an island, you need to deliver results. And people feel that. So trust is something that's being built. You build your gift, your confidence, and you'll get that trust. So why do some people struggle? And why do people, like, you have maybe you're probably like that. Like, every week there's another job for you, but what do you really want? Or maybe you're like, everyone is always getting jobs and I'm not. What should I do? So I've been traveling for 2 years. I've created over 100 brain orgasms myself. And there's two things that the observers have, who get the money, and that the fluffers don't. And you need both present. And it's creation, manifestation. Creation, dreaming. But dreaming is not enough. Manifesting means receiving, that when you're walking in your street and you're thinking about your dream house, and someone comes to you, hey, would you want to stay in my house tonight? That you're so ready to say, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So you need to create and receive. And most people only do one of the two things, in my experience. You need both. So to really, really, really create this dream lifestyle, every week you need to train yourself in getting a new habit. And creating and learning goes up and down. So it's super important to have a tribe of positive people who've done it. If you see people who have done it, then your brain believes it and you will do it too. So a tribe is super, super important. And mostly in your current environment, you probably have a lot of people living a standard lifestyle. It's important to find that tribe of people like, yes, I want to be you. Yes, I want to be you. And that's a tribe we're building. and that has over 20 people right now in the world. And every meeting I have with everyone, I'm like, where are you? Where are you? Oh my God, that looks cool. I'm always inspired myself, even though I'm sharing and I'm sharing the course. For me too, it's very fulfilling to come together with the tribe and to learn. I felt what energy is, and I understand how my mind and thoughts are like radio frequencies that I need to tune into. My favorite testimonial is exactly what we want to teach. Not just understand it, but see how it creates a life. So, the result of doing it correctly, you'll be able to create new daily habits, choose where you work, and have financial abundance, freedom, security. Maybe travel with me. In this home, I have another bedroom available. So, if you're in Australia, let me know. So, you'll be doing this by deepening your own dream work life passion. This is at the book lounge of the book on what this course is based for. You'll have that dream life. You'll be dressed and you'll feel, wow, this is how I want to be dressed. You'll be in houses. It's better than ever expected once you get this technique. So this is our course. It's 6 weeks. It's about 2 hours per week of video. It will give you confidence, a method, and a community to attract your dream work life. And yeah, you don't have to leave your home. You probably can't right now. Maybe it's already post-crisis. But anyways, you don't have to leave your home to do it. The best thing is even to be in a very safe space, to go through it, to create little things. And you'll be gifted by a community and feel and get real news. Because we're in more than 5 countries. So you really know how everything's going all around the world from these people that are high vibing. So it's like we hear all these news stories about Italy, and then we talk with someone from our tribe and they're like, it's beautiful here in the mountains, and it's a whole other world. It's another reality. So you must set time in your agenda. So before you even come on the meeting with me, plan 2 times 2 hours per week in the morning for the next 6 weeks. So when you get on the phone with me and we talk about where you want to be in 6 weeks, within all this insecurity, that you have it planned out. 2 times 2 hours, maybe every Wednesday and every Saturday, for example. You focus on creating your dream life. And you can walk outside, you can be in the house meditating, however you want, for the next 6 weeks. You can also do it yourself. Maybe you know, oh, I know what to do, I need to make brain orgasms. You can read books. I read like over 200 books. You can talk to a lot of friends. You can find your own friends. I did this without this course, but I did work with over 200 mentors. I spent over 1 million euro investing in everything I learned. And this is what I share, a very quick course of everything I learned. So if you want to go quick and if you want to have a lot of knowledge in a plate, if you come to our live Q&A sessions, once a week we come together too, I ask you questions, answer your questions. So if you want it on a plate for you to just take it and do it, then get on the phone with us. So the quick way to understand your brain, emotions, and energy and create this life is, to join our tribe. And to increase your income, something I want to share. My dream clients, we don't allow everyone to start just because we're very dependent on our clients. Like you saw in the testimonials, everyone who starts, we want to know in week 1 they get a result. Week 2 they get a result. So in week 6 they get the result they want. So these phone calls we do are both ways. It's for you to feel, does it resonate? But it's also for us to feel, are we the right mirror and teacher for you? So who are dream customers? I've told it before. No blah, blah, blah. Action. Do things. Dream and act. You have discipline. You will try one thing new every week. And they're open to talk about fears and dreams. No excuses are allowed because we can't move any further with that. So if you are like this and you're like, oh my God, yeah, I can do this. I will do this. I'll put it in my calendar twice a week for the next 6 weeks. Then you are a dream customer. And to give an idea, 1 in 5 people we go on the phone with comes in our tribe. So here's how the process works. So you know it's for professionals or CEOs. We want is win-win. We only accept people we know will get the results. And there's a personal application, and I will read it and answer it personally. So it's very, very important for you to fill in, after you click on a date to see me or my team, to fill in the survey. We will read through the survey, and it's actually a first step of the application. If we feel already, we know we've gone over 200 applications, so we know what is important. We'll go through it, and then you'll get invited within 24 hours. So apply now. I personally don't do the intake meetings anymore. That's my team. But I do read every message. So I'm the one deciding based on every survey and connecting with someone from our team. So fill in your dream life, and then maybe we will create it together. And remember, don't let the butterflies stop you. Let it inspire you to take control of your life, create financial freedom, and be happy. Our Digital Nomad course, Inside, will guide you. I will guide you in our weekly calls to find peace of mind in uncertain times. So follow your flow and act right now. Fill in the survey. I'm so curious to read about your dream life. Meet someone of our team, and let's start. Click the button below, apply, and you could get on the phone with someone of our team in like 24 hours already. I really, really, really am excited and hope to see you in one of our weekly coaching sessions, real life, and to mirror your beliefs. Bye bye.